Since April, we've been bringing you the story of the Hanna family, the 5 kids aged between 5 and 18 who've had to endure more tragedy than most of us can imagine. The kids' parents passed away recently, within a week, in fact, after long battles with cancer. It was their dying wish the kids would always have a roof over their heads, and that now looks possible, all thanks to you.
Oh my God, wow. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated.
Life hasn't been easy for the Hanna kids, but today, for the first time in a long time, they felt happy, relieved, even secure.
Knowing that we can buy a house and not look back and go, okay, mortgage this month and next month I have to pay this much. It's overwhelming, yeah.
Their goal of buying a house, no longer a dream, but a reality.
At the beginning, I expected maybe a couple of $1,000s, not hundreds of thousands.
We first met this family 6 weeks ago after receiving an email from neighbour Hayley. At the time, Dad Jamal and Mum Shartha were both terminally ill. Their last wish was for the children to have a home of their own.
No way! Oh my God, that is amazing. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Since then, the response from ACA viewers has been overwhelming, almost unprecedented.
From the bottom of my heart, I'd really like to thank everyone that's donated, all the companies, all the mums and dads out there, the little children that are giving up their pocket money. Thank you.
Donations range from $50 to several thousand. This morning, Chemist Warehouse broke all records.
There's over 25 stores in New South Wales, so we thought a good starting point would be to donate roughly about $1,000 a store. So we've rounded it up, and so we're going to donate $30,000 to help them out for their house.
Jamal was employed at the chemist as a pharmacist. When he became too ill to work, Tony Basali hired his 2 eldest kids, Alan and Nancy, to help pay their bills.
We employ hundreds and hundreds of people, and she's probably one of the brightest lights that we've got. There's no reason if she didn't want to, she couldn't be a leading pharmacist or, who knows, even a managing partner one day.
Allied Express Managing Director Michelle McDowell also tipped in $5,000.
We're a very family-orientated business, and I think in the community one of the most important units is the family, so we had to support and we had to do whatever we can to make sure that they're able to stay together as a unit.
Real estate agent Vince Mavizio is now on the hunt for a house.
It's once again amazing. It makes you proud to be an Australian, just to see how much everyone gets behind one of their own when something horrible happens.
Vince says there's now enough money to buy a 3 or 4 bedroom house in Sydney's Fairfield West.
Oh, this is an absolute reality now. It's just a matter of choosing the exact right one and making it happen.
With a cash settlement, the kids could move in by the end of July.
And having a house that someone can't kick you out of if, they need it, or, just having something very stable is the beginning of a new future.
And with no major overheads, 18-year-old Nancy, now guardian to her 4 siblings, can continue her education.
Definitely, that's my dream. I wanted to go uni from the beginning. Due to the circumstances, I didn't really think I was going to get there.
It's impossible for one person to buy them a house, but thanks to the generosity of everyone else, we'll be able to do that for them.
Well, Sarah Stewart has been following the Hanna story since the beginning, and I spoke with her a short time ago. Sarah, you've got Alex and Christina with you. This family has definitely struck a chord with our viewers. What's the Hanna Fund up to now?
Well, Tracy, the amount of money raised really is nothing short of amazing. When we checked the tally last week, it was $225,000. We needed around $80,000 minimum to get them a house. Tonight, I'm thrilled to say that it has jumped over $200,000 to now sit at $423,000. And as we just heard in the story, another $30,000 pledged by Chemist Warehouse, so around $450,000.
It's really very good news. It gives us lots of options now in terms of a house for them. What's the thinking?
Well, it does give us a lot of options. In Sydney's Fairfield West at the moment, you can get a 3-bedroom home for between $350,000 and $400,000. So that's what we're aiming for at the moment, to do a few renovations to them and get the kids in there as soon as possible.
You had mentioned, I think, last week the potential to build perhaps on a vacant lot right next to where they're living now. Is that just too hard?
Oh look, there is a vacant block there and we do have enough money for the land. We're probably a little bit short of getting the house as well. And the problem with that is the time frame. It will take 10 to 12 months. We need to get these kids into a new home as soon as possible so they can take the next step forward and start afresh.
The kids have coped pretty well, but gosh, they've been through a lot. How are they?
They have been through a lot, but I'm here with Christina and Alex tonight, and they're as they always are. They've got a smile on their face and they're bouncing around. And I spoke to Nancy today, and she is an incredibly strong young lady, and she's determined to get this house, get the kids in there, and then put the rest of the money to their education so they can all go on and fulfil their dreams.
All right, good work. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Tracy.
They are a lovely family. It's nice to be able to help them. Our aim now is to get the Hannas through the next few years to have some money in their account for bills and food. As always, you can donate at any branch of the Commonwealth Bank. Just quote these account details.